Hello, my name is Daniela Simina. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about neutral separation technique. Neutral separating does not mean severing ties or cutting off a person from our life. It means to clear the paths, the energetic paths, so communication with that person flows much better. Sometimes energetic entanglement happens and there is lack in communication, lack of understanding, which undermines the quality of the relationship and our ability to actually convey what we're trying to convey. Also, neutrally separating is a very useful thing to do for those who do energy healing, energy balancing modalities such as Reiki or other forms of energetic healing. In the process of interacting with someone else's energetic field, attachments, connections are being formed. And the ability to separate neutrally becomes invaluable. You don't want to still connect to the person that you have just talked to, worked with earlier in the day. You don't want those thoughts, that energy, their problem to still be with you by dinner time. So I found it useful, for example, in parents dealing with children and not being able to properly communicate. Following this neutral separation, the ability to one side to listen to the other and the ability of one side to better convey through words what they have to say and not be misperceived, misunderstood. So all these benefits increase dramatically. This is how separation, neutral separation is being done. You're going to close your eyes and imagine the person or the persons, if there's one or two. I prefer to do it like one person at a time. See them standing in front of you and mentally point out 3 to 5 objective differences. By objective, I mean hair color, hair length, the car they or you are driving, places you live, occupation, something that is clearly quantifiable and observable in consensus reality. For example, I have long hair, you have short hair. I wear a green shirt and you wear a black shirt. I drive a white car, you drive usually a red car. I'm a student, you're a teacher. 5 things that are objective, that describe situations, events, physical people, physical traits in consensus reality. And you may be wondering why. Everything that we can see with our eyes and perceive through our senses, and we hold it to be true, that further strengthens the reality, the objectivity of what we're doing. Right now, pointing out that you and the other person have noticeable differences reinforces the idea of separate entities within your mind. So the thought, the feeling that you and the other are separate, distinct entities is taking over, becomes stronger. Once you have pointed out your 3, 5 objective differences, you are going to affirm mentally or out loud something along the lines, I am claiming, I am taking back to myself all the energies that belong to me by natural law, by divine will, however you choose to phrase it. I am claiming back, I am taking back to myself the energies that are mine. And you can even make the gestures of bringing things back toward yourself. Then affirm again, something along the lines, I am giving back to you the energies that are yours, that belong to you by natural will, natural law, divine will, however you choose to phrase it, however feels comfortable to you. And maybe even make the gesture of taking away, plucking things and giving them back to the person that you are visualizing, you're disconnecting from. You're going then to make an affirmation, something along the lines, we're 2 separate entities. Our energies are now completely separate. So we can interact with one another neutrally, with proper understanding and respect. And you can mark the gesture like with a separating gesture if you choose, that's optional. And take a moment to feel the other person moving farther and farther away from you, that mental image that you have created earlier. Have them moving farther and farther until they fade completely out of sight. I usually recommend to follow this separation with a shield, which I'm going to do a separate recording for. And once you're shielded, then you're good to go about your day. And notice how the quality of your interaction with these people improves. There might be the case that you want to neutrally separate from people that you don't really want to interact with anymore. That is helpful in situations, I don't know, such as divorces, breakups, where you really don't want to deal with the other anymore. It still helps to have this separation, so there won't be any recurring thoughts or memories that you actually do not want to revisit. And it's going to be better for the other side as well, because they won't have to revisit involuntarily memories or think thoughts that they don't want to actually entertain. I hope you will find this useful. Take your time in processing this material. Ask questions, and I will come up with answers. Thank you very much for watching, and I can't wait to hear from you.